My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
Then he want to talk about some other like this being serious. This being serious. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat. Don't be in this bitch. Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough? All like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then Karen in my face and shit. Like what?
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10x10, 1 to 10. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
His biggest fear might be coming true. The very nightmare he warned King Harris about for years is now right at his doorstep. He told his son over and over to chill out before he ruined his future. And now the talk in the streets is heavy. King could be staring down a 5-year prison sentence. And here's the wild part. T.I. actually called this back in 2022. He said straight up that if King didn't clean up his act, prison was waiting for him. Nobody can claim shock because King's been throwing red flags left and right, reckless driving stunts, that viral Waffle House brawl, and flashing weapons in his videos like it was a fashion accessory.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
okay.
Out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
We're gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure it is.
Just take a step to the side for me.
The trouble just kept piling up. By 2024, everything boiled over when arrest footage hit the net. Cops caught him after nearly slamming into their patrol car, music blasting, a pistol sitting right on his hip, and an old 2022 warrant finally pulling up like a ghost from the past. It was like every bad choice he ever made came crashing down in one night. What makes this even heavier is the timing. Just weeks after that arrest, King stepped into fatherhood. He was posting about his newborn baby, even dropping a track called Dear Son, trying to show he was ready to take responsibility. But instead of rocking cribs and bottles, he's facing a courtroom that could snatch him away for 5 long years. So how did the son of a hip-hop legend spiral this hard? It all came to a head in October 2024. The day King officially crashed out. He pulled his BMW out of a gas station and nearly rammed straight into a cop car. You can't make this up. The officers pulled up, instantly smelled weed, and spotted the gun sitting on his hip. At that moment, they knew he was cooked. And when they ran his name, things only got uglier. That 2022 warrant came flying back in his face.
My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Reckless speeding, DUI, and driving on a suspended license. Instead of handling it in court like anybody else, he ignored it. And 2 years later, it came back with a vengeance. The arrest video that leaked online, first through Badge Chronicles and then Vlad TV, runs nearly 30 minutes and it's unreal to watch. Cops drag him out, strip the gun off his waist, cuff him, pat him down, and shove him in the back seat. The whole thing looks like a real-life movie scene, except this time, the consequences are no act. King wasn't wilding out during the arrest, but you could see it all over his face. He was irritated, like he knew deep down he had just messed up big time. There was no slick talking his way out of this one, and the footage shows every second of it. King pulled out the car, cuffed up, and pushed straight into the patrol ride. Even one of the officers admitted afterward that King stayed calm and respectful through the whole thing, but that didn't save him. He still landed in DeKalb County Jail before being moved over to Pickens. One moment he was flexing on IG, and the next he was sitting in a cell with the entire internet watching and laughing.
Nigga, I ain't with it. So what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
Talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File out your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
That's what stings the most, because I had been warning about this exact outcome since way back in 2022 when King first started sliding off track. And back then, T.I. jumped on Instagram and kept it real with the world. If his son didn't slow down, prison was going to be the end game. And he wasn't just talking as a worried dad. He was speaking as someone who's lived it himself. T.I. even said, straight up, time is going to be his teacher. And now, that teacher just showed up wearing the face of a possible 5-year bid. When the arrest clips hit social media, fans instantly dug up that old T.I. video and started dragging him. Some were saying, see, he spoke it into existence, while others felt bad for him. Because imagine warning your kid for years only to watch it play out exactly like you feared. Either way, the internet couldn't stop pointing out how right he was. I saw the energy, recognized the pattern, and King still brushed it off. And speaking of King not listening, we can't skip the infamous Waffle House meltdown. That was back in 2022, and it was the first big moment where people really started side-eyeing him, thinking, yeah, this kid is headed down a bad road. The video showed King in a heated screaming match with the staff, going back and forth like he had something to prove. But instead of looking tough, he came off entitled and out of control. The clip went viral and the public wasn't impressed at all. Even T.I. couldn't defend him on that one. I went live after that Waffle House fiasco and you could see it on his face. He was straight up baffled. He said he was perplexed that his son even stopped what he was doing just to argue with a short order cook. He couldn't wrap his head around why King felt the need to match that kind of energy at all.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about these, man?
It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you're portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
But I'm not supporting no whole. I'm not
Ain't
supporting.
doing. I'm not. What kind of parents don't support their kids and they'll goddamn slide? Bigger than you. Popping it. Is this a up there? So just go the square pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around through their life.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around through like that.
Huh? Well, when you got it ain't language, it ain't.
I know that.
When y'all got around over people, they call it's not the possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey man, it's free.
And the crazy thing, even I couldn't excuse it. The clip of King barking back and forth in that restaurant turned into a prime example of how far he was slipping. But if the Waffle House meltdown wasn't bad enough, The gun situation made it clear King was sliding way off track. Remember that viral moment when T.I. and Boosie had to step in and check their sons on camera? That scene blew up for a reason. King and Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, was shooting a music video, but instead of focusing on the music, they had guns all over the set like it was a trap house.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't get no sleep. And the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
That's when the dad stepped in heavy. You can hear T.I. saying, why y'all even toting guns when you got girls right here? Talk about love. Then it turned into a whole lecture with T.I. breaking down how one wrong move, a weapon in the wrong place or drugs nearby, could land them straight in jail. And the wildest part, he wasn't even harsh with it. He was literally giving them the blueprint to avoid the exact same mistakes that once haunted him. You can watch that moment yourself. T.I. and Boosie sitting their sons down, spelling out why flashing guns in music videos is nothing but a direct ticket to prison. Fans actually gave both dads props for stepping in. They said it was refreshing to see fathers trying to guide their kids instead of letting them spin out. But the issue was clear. King might have heard the words, but he wasn't feeling the message. You could just tell he wasn't locked in. He nodded along, but it wasn't sinking in.
Man, get out.
So I ain't know
Get
Tupac was
out.
an actor.
Get out.
I thought that was a looking like Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a looking like Tupac.
What about when they say Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I don't
about?
watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like this?
And the part that really had fans side-eyeing him, it wasn't just the music or the temper, it was his personal life. That's when King popped up with a baby mama that had everybody buzzing. The mother of his child, known as Big Nana, sparked non-stop conversation because of the rumored age gap. People online didn't hold back. Some swore she was only around for the money. Others called her a clout chaser trying to secure a check. Either way, the talk got loud. But King, he didn't care at all. He leaned all the way in. He threw her a full baby shower, went public with the pregnancy, and when their son was born in November 2024, he couldn't stop bragging. At the baby shower, you see King and Big Nana celebrating like everything was picture perfect. And not long after, he jumped online proudly announcing his newborn son. He even dropped a song called Dear Son, where he opened up about stepping into fatherhood, captioning his post with November 5th, 8:09 a.m., welcome King Jr., time to take over. For a quick second, it almost looked like King might have been ready to turn it all around. Fatherhood seemed like it could have humbled him, maybe even slowed him down, but the timing couldn't have been worse. While King was holding his newborn and posting proud dad moments on Instagram, that arrest video was circulating everywhere, reminding the world he was already knee-deep in trouble. The sad truth, nobody was shocked. Fans had been saying for years that King's reckless ways were bound to catch up to him, and now it finally came full circle. Exactly how people predicted. So if the judge really drops that 5-year sentence on him, don't be surprised if Tip looks more broken than angry. Because yes, he warned him. Yes, he tried to guide him. But when it's your own child sitting shackled in a courtroom, that pain cuts deeper than any words. And if you've ever watched their podcast together, you know the bond is real, which is why this whole situation would crush T.I. even harder.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of woosah yourself outside of the public opinion. Then I think, you know, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and like, I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
But it's not just family pain. It's gonna ripple onto his image too. People already dragged T.I. saying he failed as a father, that all the money, wisdom, and fame in the world couldn't stop his son from spiraling. If King actually gets sentenced, those voices are only gonna get louder, especially since T.I. has always branded himself as the OG dad who's been through it all and passes those lessons down. But one thing Tip has made clear from day one, no matter how messy King gets, his love for him doesn't change. So even if disappointment's written all over his face, you can bet he'll be the first one standing right there beside him in court. And of course, the internet had plenty to say once the arrest footage and court updates went public. The reactions were mixed, some clowning, some weirdly impressed, and others just hoping he finally gets it together. One fan even said, King is enjoying every minute. Knowing he might go viral, he knows he's being recorded. I'm glad he was respectful, and honestly, you can see that. Even in cuffs, King stayed calm. Maybe a little too calm, like he knew the cameras were on, and this was just more content for the blogs. Then came the wildest take, the crowd calling this his so-called street cred moment. Somebody commented, that man finally got his street cred. He's been telling y'all he outside, and that right there shows how twisted the whole thing is, because instead of focusing on his newborn son, folks think King's out here chasing a jail record just to prove he's real. But not every comment came down on him hard. Some people actually tried to show a little grace. One person wrote, "He gonna be fine. He has been doing good since his son was born, so I'm wishing him blessings. He handled himself well." That's the flip side. Folks hoping fatherhood will really anchor him, even if prison ends up being part of the lesson. And for T.I., this feels like deja vu in the worst way. The same system he once fought to survive is now circling back, trying to swallow up his own son. The part that hits the hardest? Deep down, Tip saw this storm coming from miles away. So let's be clear, this isn't just King Harris wilding out for clicks or chasing headlines. This is serious. The possibility of prison time is real, the consequences are real, and the test for T.I. as a father is about to be realer than ever, because if that judge actually stamps down a 5-year sentence, King's story won't just be another viral moment, it'll be a life-changing lesson written in stone. And trust me, this saga is far from over. So if you're locked in with us, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment with your thoughts. And we'll catch you on the next one.